When we're writing CNC programs for our machines, sometimes we have to make use of a tool that doesn't yet exist in our tool database. This could be a tool that we rarely use, something that's never been entered into our database in the first place, or we just bought a brand new tool and we want to put it inside of our database to make use of it for our current and future projects that we might be working on. Now, in my case here, I already have an existing manufacturing cell, and I already have tools defined and being used in this program. I have a face mill, a flat end mill, a chamfer tool, and some drills. Now at this point, I want to use a ball end mill, but I don't have one created in my database. Fortunately for me, I can create this on the fly as I'm writing my programs. I go to the Tools tab in my machining wizard, and I have a resource creation command. This is not only going to allow me to create tools like we have over on the left, but I can do entire holders and tool assemblies as well. When I launch this command, it's going to give me options for milling items, drilling items, those holders, and tool assemblies. In this case, I'm going to create an end mill. When I do this, I have this little pop-up that's going to allow me to put a tool number. I can also give it a name. In this case, I'll just add ball in front of ball end mill. Graphically on screen, I can start making modifications to these dimensions. So I'll say 110 for the overall length. I'll bump this one up to 80. And we'll go 65 and 65. So I can easily see graphically on screen that as I'm making these changes to the dimensions, the tool is actually updating in the graphics window. We can take this one step further. By going and editing the parameters of this tool, I'm going to be able to see all the same dimensions, but in one nice interface. In this case, we want this to be a ball end mill, so I'll check the box for ball end, and the tool will update. And anytime I update this cutting diameter, my corner radius is going to stay as half of that, and will retain the ball end. There are a couple other sections in here for things like our cutter comp and our feeds and speeds. Inside the technology section, I can specify flute count and maybe hand of cut. In this case, I want to make my tooth material carbide instead of that stock high-speed steel. There are a ton of options in here that we can customize as we go. Once I'm satisfied, it will create that tool and it's going to stick it inside of my tool resources for this machining program. I can use it for this program or in any programs down the line.